Every disappointment might sometimes not be a blessing. We often hear the popular phrase, "Every disappointment is a blessing in disguise." It's a phrase used to bring comfort, hope, and a sense of reason to moments of failure or pain. It encourages people to look beyond the present and to believe that something better is coming. However, as reassuring as this mindset is, reality sometimes paints a different picture. The truth is, not every disappointment ends up being a blessing. Some are simply painful detours, permanent losses, or costly lessons that leave scars we never imagined. Life is unpredictable, and not every setback leads to a greater comeback. Sometimes, disappointments leave damage that time cannot fully erase. People lose jobs, relationships end, dreams collapse, and opportunities vanish, and in some cases, no brighter door opens afterward. Instead of leading to something better, these disappointments lead to regret, struggle, or even depression. That's the truth many don't talk about, because it's more comforting to believe there's always a silver lining. But acknowledging reality is important for growth and healing. Take for example someone who invested all their savings into a business, with careful planning and hope. They faced challenges, fought hard, but the business collapsed. They not only lost their capital but also their home and family stability. Years passed, and no better opportunity came. In this case, can we honestly say that the disappointment was a blessing? Sometimes, it simply isn't. And admitting that doesn't mean one is weak or lacks faith, it means one sees life as it is, not just how they wish it to be. There are disappointments that teach lessons, yes. There are failures that redirect us to better paths, true. But there are also disappointments that bring nothing but heartache. Not every pain serves a higher purpose. Sometimes, things go wrong and stay wrong. And rather than romanticizing the struggle, we must learn to face these situations with truth. It's okay to say, "This was not a blessing." It's okay to grieve a loss that never turned into something better. Life is not a fairy tale where everything works out for the best. Believing that every disappointment is a blessing can also put unnecessary pressure on people. It makes them feel guilty if they can't find the good in their pain. It can make someone feel like they failed twice, first in the disappointment itself, and then again in not being able to see the blessing. But healing doesn't always come from finding hidden meaning. Sometimes, healing comes from simply accepting what happened, mourning it, and choosing to move forward anyway, even if it wasn't for the better. We should not confuse hope with denial. Hope is powerful, and yes, in many cases, things do turn around for the good. But we must also leave space for honest emotions. Let people admit when something hurt them deeply and didn't bring any reward in return. Let people be human, not heroes in every battle. Some wounds don't produce wisdom. Some endings are just that, endings. In conclusion, while it is encouraging to believe that every disappointment leads to something better, life teaches us that it's not always the case. Some disappointments are just that, disappointments. And that's okay. The key is to keep going, not because you believe every loss is a blessing, but because even without a blessing, you still have worth. You can still rise, still grow, and still live a meaningful life, even if some chapters brought nothing but pain. Accepting this truth gives you real strength, not based on illusion, but built on resilience.